There it is. There was that musical intro.
That's right. TMC Comics.
Oh yeah, TMC.
How's it going?
Look at this NWO Union, brother, in the same room, bro. Let's do a NWO 2 Sweet.
Oh,
What's up?
Whew. We had a long day, dude.
Fucking hey, yeah, long couple days.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, shit, dude, we got a lot of stuff to show. Want to just dive into that? Like,
yeah, I appreciate you first off, I appreciate you letting me on your channel. Now that you're affiliated with CGC and Comic Tom, I'm just glad I'm still able to take part in the stream. You know.
I'll get you my autograph when we're done with this.
All right. Word.
All right.
And have CGC authenticated.
Yeah.
Now that you're on the staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We'll just show you some pickups and shit, and then.
DS, we wish you could have been here too, brother, man. We have had a really good time. A lot of work going to a con, though, man.
It's a whole to do, man. Like tomorrow is gonna be me traveling fucking for a big chunk of the day on a flight, cabs to the airport, layovers, this and that. It's, you know, when you're here and you're chilling, it's good. There's a lot of bullshit.
Collectible paper, you would be surprised at who is the big spoon and who is the little spoon in this relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Leave it to your imagination. Uh-huh.
Oh. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, let's show some shit.
All right.
Want to show those SIGs you got?
Yeah,
That'd
dude.
be a good place to start.
Yeah. So
Where's Biggie at? Come on, Biggie.
Biggie.
We need you, bro.
So I went out and got some books from Scorpion Comics and got them signed by Clayton Crane. Did the Infinity signature, which is just spectacular.
Yeah. The white ones are really going to highlight. If you guys have never seen these Infinity signatures, rainbow signatures, bro.
Yeah, dude.
It's crazy.
Look at that shit.
They look clean.
Yeah.
I will say, it does remind me of fucking Lisa Frank. Remember Lisa Frank?
No, man. Me and her didn't really hang out much back in the day.
Chat, let me know if you know what Lisa Frank is and if that ain't a Lisa Frank-ass signature. I still like it very much.
Yeah. These will be getting slabbed up with DGC.
Nice. Good call.
Yeah.
Can I see that Joker one more time?
One more time. You want to see it?
I
or you
want
want
to
the
see
chat?
it,
Yeah.
I was considering doing this on this book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would even be cool too, with just like a purple and a green mix, because it's Joker.
Yeah, true. He didn't have to do the whole rainbow, but it's still fine.
Yeah.
Bang. Okay, see? Javi knows Lisa Frank.
Yeah.
Good looks, bro.
He didn't say he knows Lisa Frank. He just typed Lisa Frank into the chat.
Look, LMAO, Lisa Frank, whatever. I fucked it up. He said it's.
He said the thing about the thing.
Lisa said it was kind of trippy. Where's Bear? Someone said, did Bear make it home? Is he in the chat?
We probably do. How do you get Top Chat to not be on in this bitch?
Oh. No, I don't think there is Top or Live when you're in StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
It's just a matter of scrolling up and down.
Okay.
Comics for Thomas in the place.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't see Bear. Bear, if you're in here, type Bear. Oh, there he is.
Oh, Bear, if you are in the room, make your presence known.
The power of Christ compels you.
Yeah.
Nice. Spidey fan,
dude.
what's up?
Whew.
Yeah, Bear Island was part of the squad. Bro, Bear Island squatted up this weekend. NYC squatted up. Big JP, dude, who's tall as shit, brother. Let me tell you. I'm really... That's how you get... Didn't we take a... How do we do it? Oh, I think it's on something that Bear Island will edit.
Yeah.
We were like... Because you never... That's one thing you never get a sense of is people's height from watching YouTube videos. So we all lined up in row of height. Anyway, JP's tall as shit. You can't really tell. So is Bear. All right. What's next? Sorry, that was a tangent.
Yeah. Well, I'll do another one since. Oh no, you got some.
I mean, Jay Hood hit us with shit.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God. Whoop. Excuse my reach, chat.
I haven't. It was such a whirlwind last night. I haven't had a chance to hit it back yet. It was so amazing.
That is official NWO business, my friend. That stays behind the scenes. Let's just say that I did really well with the transaction, and 84 did really well with the transaction. But you're spoiling one of the main plot points of this film.
Yeah. Definition of a win-win, and the details is between me, Dee, and the NWO lawyer Walter Hyvenstein,
also known as Don Dada.
He's on retainer. No, that's not AKA Don. We don't need to add another AKA to Don's name, AKA Kavi Hyvenstein.
Yeah.
No, we can't do that to him, bro. He's gonna have too many.
Yeah, man, we did good though.
But yo, J Hood Creative, the gem that he is, because he was supposed to meet us over here, and he couldn't make it. He A-OK torpedoed the hotel that I was in, dude. And it was at the front desk, a box of stuff for the squad. Me, D, J Hood, JP Budget's nephew.
And Bear Island, and Don Dada.
Yeah, we all opened it together. It was a fucking cool thing. And I'll run through some of those books. My boy hooked me up, dude, and he pulled me the 2 punchline keys, man. These things are going crazy prices at the con for these.
Yeah, dude.
Like, you'd be amazed. It's like $50, $50. Nuts. J Hood was like, I got you, bro. Thank you so much. So that was really awesome. He hit me with some She-Hulk. Like I said, directly to the room, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Legion of Superheroes. Some more Travis Charest. Was fire. Yo, what up, Bake? Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is like some John Byrne little mini. It's like 3 or 4 issues in there. What'd you get, D?
Yo, he hit me up with a few runs. So we got a Justice League. Ooh, drop that one. See? Hey, set those right there. All right. So Justice League of America's right here. Then we went to some Superman in Action Comics right here. Awesome stories in that one. We got some more JLAs. But then the really cool ones came here at the end, where we had Action Comics number 596. Very cool looking cover on that one. Then we had Superman number 309. Awesome cover. We thought it looked like a Neil Adams. We could have been wrong. It was a long day. But, yeah, dude. Chris Barrett, what's up, man?
Chris Beasy. Geek aficionado, dude. My boy, Jimmy.
Oh, my God, dude. That man is the finest chauffeur in the industry today. He brought us all through Chicago, where people drive fucking crazy in Chicago, dude. I wouldn't have been able to deal with that, but he was in and out of it, maneuvering it like he just belonged there.
He does. He lives here.
I know, but I mean, you could tell that he lives here.
Oh yeah,
he drives.
He's in the thick of it.
And I'm not saying he's a bad driver. He's a fantastic driver, but you could just tell he's used to that shit. Then he brought us on the Dark Knight tour and showed us some of the scenes that the Dark Knight movie was filmed in while it was in Chicago. Really cool. And
we got burgers.
Yeah. Then here's my last book from J Hood, Superman number 204, signed by Brian Azzarello, which is just really cool. It's a Jim Lee cover. Awesome book. Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. You want to see some more? How come you don't show up on my shit? Look, I'm subscribed to you, of course. You don't show up on my feed.
You didn't have to. I guess I blocked you.
See? Look, subscribed. It just goes to show how I miss streams sometimes. I'm definitely subscribed to him, and it didn't show up on my whole feed. I'm going to follow the chat this way.
Oh, so you're going to, okay.
So I can see, because I keep on fucking squinting like this. Good
call.
I'll show you some more stuff. Yeah. Chat ready? Oh, that was We're just starting you off.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Easing you into it.
What's up, Drew Man Chu? Funk Comics, 814.
Here's some stuff I picked up. Grab that Doc Savage #1.
Oh.
You know, I just stumbled across it for cheap. And I was like, you know what? I think it's pretty cool. The Man of Bronze. I think it was on like the Hot Alert. And I won't lie, that had part to do with why I picked it up. But I also think it's pretty cool. Doc Savage is a beast. So that got scooped. I scooped a couple Kirby, New Gods, New God issue number 11. Look at that.
Hell yeah, dude.
Number 11 and number 10, I think, yeah. 10 and 11, Kirby, New Gods. Pretty clean copies, too. I was happy with that. Yo, what up, champ? Big Puff. Stay Puff. And last but not least, from that little purchase, I bought these 3 for $25. I found it, finally. A nice, clean copy of Dr. Phosphorus, first appearance. Detective 469.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes, dude. Gassed to add this one. Another Batman Rogue, you know. Little Dave Stevens. Alien Worlds. $5. It's like, hell yeah.
$5.
All day.
Cash,
all day long.
Cash money.
That's how Stevens rolls. I wonder if there's some art on the back cover. I bet you there is. Knowing Stevens. We got a little Adam Hughes Vampirella.
Booty shot.
You know, Tadao. I feel like it's a little seen book, I guess. I don't see it around very much. That was pretty cool. Little Hughes. And then lastly, well, maybe not lastly, picked up this one. If you guys watched my like 2021 video, I did want to get this one. It's not an expensive book, so I kind of wanted it as a 9/8 slab, but I still picked up a nice, clean, raw copy for 10 beans.
Oh.
Bam. Yeah, see, DS knows the back cover pinups are common for him, so no doubt.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm going to show you the last of my raw books. I got 2 more raw books to show you, and then it's all slabs from here, dude.
Yeah.
Red alert! Exclusive! Red alert, dude! They're going like hotcakes. There's only 3,000 of them, and your boys got 2. Watch out, dude!
Brother.
Look at this, hot off the press. Don't be surprised if this makes all the lists next week. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Negative space. What do they call these? I don't know. Negative color.
Yellow covers.
Yellow negative space covers. It is pretty dope, I will say.
Yeah.
I'm not too big on con exclusives, but this one is pretty fire.
This is the con exclusive that stole the show. This is the one people were waiting on.
It seemed that way. Yeah. It did seem that way.
Yeah.
So there it is. I'll show, the couple sketches I got another time. What's up, D? What you got there?
I got this original sketch art from Scott Hanna, Scarlet Spider. Collectible Paper may have shouted this out earlier to me that I am the world's foremost leader in original Scarlet Spider sketch covers. Dude.
That's for sure. Show them the back.
Oh, with my phone number? Fuck out of here. Yeah, he was texting me, Scott Hanna. Oh, shout out to Big Bear Island Comics. Got me my Riverside liquor store shirt, dude. I was rocking this all day at the con. You would have seen it on CGC's Instagram story if you hadn't seen that yet.
As seen.
I met this dude. He was really nice. His name was Tom. His last name was 101. And yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Big timer. The infamous ventriloquist covered Batman blank sketchbook Came to the con just like it goes to every con. The last 2 cons I went to, you know, the ones with the. My goal on this is to have a sick like Batman cover, but we're gonna work on that. I'm gonna pull the staples and do a whole bunch of shenanigans. But each page is supposed to have a villain, Batman rogue villain. There's Harley Quinn. There's Catwoman. If you guys haven't seen this before,
I like the freeze.
Free RGB freeze. I think Bear got a sketch from that guy. RGB. We got a little Two-Face.
Hold on.
What's up?
Shut up for a second.
All right. What's up?
Hey!
Hey.
Oh, we might not be able to hear him at all. Let me turn up my volume.
Yeah.
You don't hear me?
There, we hear you now.
All right. Here.
Hey.
What up?
I miss you guys so much.
Look at you home already, dude.
Yeah, I just got my computer set back up.
Yeah. Did you see the sketches? Yeah, I think I showed you in the chat, huh?
I did. Yeah, that was the last one, that Poison Ivy one.
Yeah, I got one more. So this is new. Chicago. Hold on. Dee's gonna do some directing. Here we go.
Boom.
There's a Chicago sketch of Poison Ivy, a la Batman Forever.
Mm-hmm.
And then the new one, courtesy of Nooligan himself. Nooligan himself did Victor Zsasz.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, man.
Dude, he went nuts on it.
Dude, if Sam I Am is watching this, he's probably losing his mind right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely sent this to I Got Issues because that's how we got put on to this guy. It was from Issues. So, pretty dope.
Hold on.
Is that like a halo over his head?
Yeah. That's just fucking, hipster shit, dude. That's what they do.
Look at that comment.
Kenny, don't start railing against hipsters again, okay?
I'm just calling a spade, dude.
That was half of our dinner last night. Most of the time we're like, yeah, that's kind of true.
He drinks in comics. Joey Vegas Sevens.
And Jay Hood.
Jay Hood is in the house, man. We went over your AOK that you sent us, Jay Hood. You blessed us real good, man. I appreciate that very much.
Dude, that was so fun when we opened it up together. Yeah.
Hey, Kenny.
Yes, sir.
I swear that Hella Risen was still in the room when I left.
I was wondering that, bro.
You check it?
I can't find it. I thought I misplaced it.
It must have been the maid or something. I don't know, man.
Yo.
I don't know.
Keep your fucking bear paws off my books, bro.
Well, maybe if George didn't steal my keys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, dude, I needed to drive, dude.
That was traumatizing for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, check the room before you guys leave tomorrow, okay?
Yeah.
All right. And still next up, we have CGC book reveals that I have. And then we have, because I haven't even shared that on public platform yet, dude. What grades I got. I showed a few people behind the scene DM type shit, but I got CGC grade reveals. And I got a couple bangers to show you.
I've got a DGC reveal, too.
Oh, yeah.
DGC reveal. Dee's got a fucking mountain of slabs. He blew Comic Tom's hair backwards when he busted out the slabs.
Yeah, dude.
How many is here? 20?
No, I got 15 here.
15.
And I
feel like George and Comic Tom got a lot closer this weekend.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we did.
Like you're his personal assistant now.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get him. He's gonna be cashier for Riverside Liquor here in a minute.
Dude, you're gonna build an empire. Look at that.
I saw Sam pop in the chat. I don't know if you saw this before or not. Check out that new looking Victor Zsasz, brother.
Yeah.
In the sketchbook.
Instead of outside of the sketchbook.
That's right. On the cover. Did I say put it on the cover?
That was the only way it could get worse is if someone did it outside the sketchbook for the one on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like, I did it on a napkin.
I got all my slabs left.
How many though?
Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. So I would say I would show 3 and you show 1.
Sure.
Oh
yeah. Exclusive. Yo, fire sale right now. Claim.
Uh-huh.
Claim right now. $85 shipped. Claim right now if you want.
84 can even remark it for you with a red Sharpie.
Yeah. If you want me to remark it, it's only $98. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Not sure about the math on that.
it adds up.
Mhm.
The fucking down.
Yeah, Joey's like, fuck that.
Hey, Aaron, what up, dude?
On one of those, I bought per request from someone. Someone was like, hey, can you grab me one of those? And me being the guy I am, I said, yeah. While I was there, I was like, fuck it, I'll buy myself one. And that one will probably be in my next auction. So we're doing an auction next week. Me, listen to this lineup. Me, Dee Runk, Metarog, Bub's Comics in one auction.
And it's only going to be 4 people. You're not going to have to deal with 6 or
Yeah.
11, or you can't even do 11. But
It might be the most epic. You might want to start taking some money out of your 401k. Don't worry about the penalty. You might want to start, you know what I'm saying? Putting some money aside.
sound financial advice because
Because
84.
it's going to be hot.
I appreciate the invite to that, by the way.
Yeah,
Nice.
anytime.
Once it hits a fuel limit, we're not playing, dude.
When is it? Tell people when it is, specifically.
TBD.
In the future.
TBD.
Yeah,
Come to my auction at some point.
yeah.
Like,
Hey, once we get the date hammered out, we will do the proper advertising for it. Okay. We'll
get it
get my
together.
boy Comic
Pull it
Con
together.
out. It'll be huge.
Might be next week.
Hey, Bear, do you got anything you want to show from the con, or are you going to do your own recap video or something?
I'm not going to show the real big ones. That deserves its own.
Cool.
But I was very excited to get my second DGC. Oh, you're killing me.
Hold on. Oh. This is bullshit. Oh, there we go.
Oh, DGC.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that. DGC. God damn.
I was hoping this would come back in 11, and it did.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got my hopes up after George asked me what grade do I want on it, and I said 11, and it came back in 11.
Hell yeah.
That's customer service.
So-
right there.
Yeah. Whatever you want.
And just to see the amount of detail that went into this, you'll notice Louise Simonson's signature at the bottom there. It's in silver. Doesn't show up super great, but DGC went to the trouble of recreating it on the back. Look at that.
Yeah.
There it is.
And as someone who's messed around in Photoshop-like programs, I know what a pain in the ass that had to be.
It wasn't easy. Hell yeah. Well, you got anything else you're gonna pop off on this, or?
Oh, heck yeah.
Hell yeah. Up
All
there.
right, well, you explained to everyone about the classy package sent to our hotel, like waiting for us from J Hood.
Indeed.
Well, at the very, very bottom of that package, the last item was this.
Oh.
Bro, look at that J Hood original. Holy.
He did this himself with probably no help from anybody.
Yeah, dude.
That is.
I mean, come on. Come on. It's ridiculous. Look at those lips. Look at the detail in the hair.
Yeah, I
J
love
Hood
all
creative,
the
folks.
in the background. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah, look at this. The chat's hitting right on the head.
It's amazing.
Fire
I
emoji.
don't even know what to say about that. I mean,
Free fire emojis from
Holy
Funk
shit.
Comics.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
hold it back up again. People want to see
Wow. This is sick stuff. We don't use the S word in here, Joe. Wow. Collectible paper said.
Look at those fingernails. Fingernails coming at you.
Green heart.
Oh.
Look at that. Did you choose 11 because it smiled? Dude, so that
I
really,
actually did. That's true. I sent George that picture of Nigel with playing the violin on the guitar. That just looked like something else, didn't it? Okay, never mind.
yeah. Highly said his mind's blown.
Hell yeah, dude.
I also got to witness the encasing process that DGC does. He let me behind the scenes.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
We're doing it out of the bathroom here at the hotel. So
It's the cleanest place.
yeah. Surprisingly, the least amount of poop is in that bathroom.
Did I flush before I left? For those who don't know, I was the last person in these guys' room before they got back. So I could have done whatever I wanted, really.
Yeah.
But I'm a gentleman.
Anything missing?
We're checking the drawers.
We're checking shit now.
Yeah.
Up. Oh, we do have a fucking safe.
We do have a safe? We do have a safe.
Yay, we got a safe.
Yeah, it's all right. Because I had a couple such big bangers. I didn't want to risk it. I kept them with me.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into some of these slabs.
All right, so I'm going to show 3 and you show 1. All right.
Stone Cold Steve Lighting, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Stone Cold there, you know.
What up, Steve?
Yeah, dude.
I may be coming back with a couple of AOKs in tow for some of the members of the community, man.
Yeah.
Are you doing Tai Chi? What's going on here?
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You worry about Bear. I'll
Yeah.
worry about me.
I'm more worried than ever about what you're doing.
Adding mystery to
Yeah,
this staying mysterious.
This adds
shit.
mystery to it.
Yeah. Somebody might get an AOK.
Woo!
2 people.
From a ghost? I don't understand. Ooh, it's an A-OK. I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you darn kids.
Oh, that one's got to go last.
All right. Oh, he said that one's got to go last. So that one's, that's a heater.
Yeah.
Banger.
All right. So we'll just get right through this one.
Wait, a heater banger? What's a heater banger? That's new.
These are my on-site grading books that I got back today. I got 15 of them back today. Really only one minor it wasn't a disappointment as in like I disagree with the grade. It didn't go up. And this is the first Spider-Man clone. Came back CGC 9.4, white pages, ASM 149. Has that New York City Spider-Man label, which really, really cool label. Luckily for us, it's not exclusive to just one convention. All right. Then here's 2 books that are very exciting for me. This one I submitted. I cracked it out of a CGC slab that was a 9.6. It is now a CGC 9.8. We did absolutely nothing to improve the grade other than resubmit it. And it moved up.
And that's not the only one.
Oh, yeah. No, there's plenty. The other 9.6 that I had was Batman Vengeance of Bane, #1. It was a 9.6. Now it is a 9.8.
Damn, what did you do to that book to make it go from 9.6 to 9.8?
I took it out of the 9.6 slab, and then I handed it to CGC.
Oh,
And I said, hey, grade this for me, would you?
that's it?
Yeah.
And he spent some quality time with Comic Town.
Yeah. That helped.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. So there's your tips. Don't worry about all that cleaning, pressing. Just take it out of the case and just submit it again, dude. It's gonna just let it air out. That helps. Let it air out.
Yeah, dude. Right. All right. Hey, you want to show a slab?
Yeah, I'm gonna show one slab.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one slab. This is a book that I had raw, had it cleaned, pressed, and all that shenanigans. So I didn't buy this yet. This is something a book I had, I submitted, and it came back as a 7.5 for my ASM 194.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty good grade
Very nice.
book. Pretty happy with it. 7-point fizzle.
Is that a PC book or is that going to be in the TBD auction?
Yeah. This is gonna be an auction book. This might be BIN at the TBD auction.
I think I see white pages on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Arctic white pages.
Like cocaine in snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think, even though I think that this is a great, undervalued book, because Black Cat's destined for the MCU, if you ask me. So that's why I even bought this book, because I'm like, yo, why is no one talking about Black Cat eventually popping up? Because she will, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude. All right. Well, then we got Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider #1, the Tom Lyle cover. This is the best cover out of that entire run. You can even ask JP from JP's Budget Collecting. He knows all about it.
I love that cover.
He did a Let's Collect on Scarlet Spider, and this was the thumbnail of that video. Very, very cool. And this one had a little story to it. So I submitted this book, or I got this book, and it was this book is always slabbed with this cover facing the front. So I submitted a 9.8 copy. I wanted it reholstered, and I said, hey, please give me the Scarlet Spider on the front side of the book. They didn't do it.
It looks like they forgot the top of the slab the way you're holding it right now.
Yeah, well,
like someone broke off the top.
We're getting to that. So they didn't do it. They gave it to me with this book on the front of the slab again. And I was like, dude, like we talked about this. He said you'd do it. They took it to the back room in a minute flat, came back, boom, with this up front.
That's unsettling how quickly it came back.
That's kind of what I was thinking. They really got in there and flipped it over.
I wonder how often that's been done.
Shouldn't this take 5 minutes?
Yeah. But yeah, you look up this book. It's Amazing Spider-Man Super Special #1. Look it up on eBay, and you always see this cover on the front of the slab. Like, dude, look at that shit, dude. That is the McFarlane Spider-Man #1 pose. Classic pose. Scarlet Spider, you know I love that. And then
how often has that been done?
That's a pretty rare homage there.
Yeah.
To switch to slap a book and say, yo, spin it around. I want the back cover facing front.
Yeah.
I wonder how often that gets done. Probably not very.
Now the next book that I hold is not even mine. It is Bear Island's book.
Bear
What?
Island?
Yeah.
This is gonna go to Bear Island?
Yeah.
Oh.
So this, me and Bear, our friendship started because I gave him shit about having a 9.6 in this book. And if you go back and watch that video from a long time ago, dude was just chock full of disappointment when he saw that 9.6 because he knew it was a 9.8. And that was a C2E2, right?
It was. I submitted it to C2E2.
Yeah. So I got myself a raw copy, and I submitted it at C2E2 this year.
Just to prove that he's better at submitting books than me.
Yeah, but because, our friendship has run its course, I bought Bear this book, and this will end it. It's been a good year.
It's a good bookend.
Yeah, bookend. So, yeah, I'm sending this out to Bear Island Comics, dude, but, yeah, dude, I thought you'd love that book, man. So
well, thank you so much. That is one of like the what do you call it? Hanging strings? What loose ends? Loose ends. Yeah. In my collection, and I'm just like, really?
Yeah.
Looks so clean.
So there you go, dude.
But I could maybe if I just resubmitted it nowadays.
Yeah, dude.
But
yeah.
Straight up.
What do you got?
My dude?
Yeah, you're up. What's up?
This one was I had a 9.6 Gambit 266. Uncanny X-Men 266. 9.6. It was actually the first slab I ever bought, now that I think about it. And I came into a 9.4 slab. I have another raw copy slab. So I'm like, you know what? On-site grading, sometimes you roll the dice and you see what happens. Sometimes you get favorable grading, what have you. I don't know. Maybe they were too harsh beforehand. Either way, I had a 9.6. I resubmitted that mug. I did the same technique that he did on the first appearance of Bane. I took it out the case, let it breathe, and then I just turned it in. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do anything. And yo, mon ami, I got a fucking 9.8. Ba-boom.
And what happened to the page quality?
Oh, yeah, the pages went from off-white, and then they whitened up because of the oxygen.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
a little shady.
you got to feed the paper oxygen in the white.
The oxygen.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. It's my certified. Throw your presser away, dude.
I think we're gonna have to consult Lady Fantastic on how that works.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Hey, you know, guys have a cleaning and pressing service. I'm gonna start a service. 84.
Where you just submit people's books
Air
for
it
them.
Yeah, the air it out service. Send me. I'm gonna crack your slab. And I'm gonna do my patented move of letting it breathe, air out. I talk to the book a little bit. I coach it. Then I submit it, and it automatically goes up a point or two.
It's OGC, Oxygen Grading Service.
That's right. So, but honestly though, I'm fucking pumped, man. To have this book at the 9.8 is exciting. There's really nothing wrong with it. Like, this isn't even like a bullshit 9.8 where it's like there's all kind of ticks and stuff. It's deserving of a 9.8 if you ask me. I don't know why that shit got a 9.6 to begin with.
Oh, I can see why. No.
Yeah, you can't see why, really, right?
No, dude, this is clean as fuck.
It's clean as fuck. That's why I even thought to like resubmit it because I'm like, dude, this nothing. I'm like, this is gonna get a 9.8. I wasn't even surprised because I'm like, there's nothing wrong with it. And 9.8 doesn't mean
Look at
flawless.
that. Look at that. Look at that.
It means there's point.
Look at that lamp.
Flaw.
It's a great lamp.
I know. I did that. Dude, that's so cool, dude. Hey, show another book. Show another book.
All right. Yeah, look at Kavi says it's all coming up roses in Chi-Town for the NWA.
Right.
Hey, Mastodon's not kidding though. I mean, some of the grading gets a little shady when, you know, like was it accurate before? Was it accurate this time? Like it's weird when some of these grades jump around a little bit. But
you know what? I don't even sweat that. I wouldn't even worry about that too much because you know what? The fact of the matter is, this isn't a computer program that's running. Maybe the day that they invent, almost like one of these days. Here's what I say. If I was to fucking Elon Musk this shit, the comic book industry, I would create something like an MRI machine. And then you feed the book into the MRI, and it scans it for imperfections. It scans the inside. It'll tell you exactly the pigment of the thing, and then it'll shit out a grade. Then you'll standardize grading. But as long as you have somebody, a person going through it, doesn't make them a bad person, doesn't mean they don't know how to grade books, doesn't mean they don't know how to handle books and turn pages, doesn't mean anything. We're humans, and you're going to grade the book as best as you can. And when we're talking down to the point decimal, yeah, there's going to be some variation. And I think it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd rather live in this world than that computerized one you were talking about. That sounds like nightmare.
I honestly think the computerized is the way to go. Let's, you know, that kind of mentality, with that kind of thinking, we still be in horse and fucking buggy, dude.
Let's give people jobs instead of computers jobs. Yeah.
You want a job?
Let's get into this debate now.
I'm gonna be my computer, goddammit.
Yeah, someone's got to build MRIs. No, I don't want to. No, highlight Bub's comment.
Oh.
No. This is not the answer to improve on-site grading. No, not so fast, brother. I like it the way it is.
Yeah, show another book.
All right. Grading is subjective when you do that many books in a weekend. Yeah, no doubt, collectible paper. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's all right. Next up, this one, dude. I couldn't believe how high. Kudos to DS Comics. If you go to DS Comics Instagram, you'll see the before and after pictures of this book. This shit did not arrive on his doorstep at this point.
Right now.
9.4. I implore you to go to DS Comics Instagram because he has beautiful before and after pictures. And bro, he gave this thing CPR.
He let it breathe.
It's the latest post.
It's his latest post.
Yeah.
He freaking worked his magic, dude, and got this to a 9.4.
That was ugly.
It was beat to the street.
I don't know if people can
I
see
mean, that
it.
wasn't beat.
Nah, I can't see.
That's it. Let me see.
Don't bother. It won't work.
Nothing. For sure, nothing.
We can try it.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Oh.
This is a bad idea.
Yeah. This is the worst idea. Abandon ship. Abandon ship.
Oh no!
We're
Right
done.
you can see all the creases. You were right there.
It looks kind of wavy.
Yeah, look at all those waves, guys. Perfect.
We're doing it. Look at the corner, the bottom corner, bottom right.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah, good job.
And he
It
turns
looks like it's been in the water. Jeez.
right. And this thing is clean. Clean as what? Clean as a whistle.
Hold on. Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah, there it is.
Dude. And he did some magic for me as well, which you'll see later on in the program.
Yeah.
And he's about to do some magic for me that he doesn't know yet.
Oh,
There's some stuff coming, courtesy of a good friend of mine.
Yeah, 9.4. And this is a cool book to get, slabbed in a high grade. I know there's a little bit of action going on here, so very excited, dude, about that. Very happy.
all right, how many slabs do you have left?
Banger, 3.
3. I got 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'll be right back.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's I'm gonna show these 4, and then you show one. What do you got?
Bub. Look at Bub's glass comment. Let's get that some shine. The funniest part is let it watch him eat breakfast.
All right, so this is just a book. I like this character out of all the different Batman metal villains. I like Red Death more than Batman Who Laughs. Really cool cover, foil variant, 9.8. Beautiful, beautiful book. Love that. Then we got into some fun. So this is a book that I bought from Houdat, where we thought it was a double cover because it has 2 covers. And it's turns out the ads on the back of each cover are different, so it doesn't count as a double cover. And all of this edition of this book came in a double cover. So, but stayed in 9.8, and I was able to get that really cool Venom, the new Venom label, the symbiote label. So that was cool.
Oh yeah, the label.
Yeah, dude. Hold
Yeah,
that.
let me take a gander of this. I got a custom label coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
The one book I haven't got back yet.
So this is another one that's just been a hot book, and I love this variant of it. It's the Virgin variant. It's Venom number 3. It's the first appearance of Null. Came back in a 9.8. Another one with that really cool looking Venom label.
Dude, these new CGC labels are amazing.
Yeah, dude.
They look so good. They're almost up to par with DGC.
Yeah, dude. Almost.
Is that intentional that these pair with each other?
Yeah. They're connecting variants or some shit like that.
Yeah, they kind of connect. I just realized that.
Very cool though.
Yeah.
And then last one, this was one where I just reholstered it because I wanted to get the new label. And this is my ASM 361 9.8. And look at that Carnage label, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That is, and dude, this book is a 9.8. Dude, it's so crisp. I mean, it's damn near a 9.9 10.0. 84 here can attest.
Clean, bro. It's hey, all I know.
You're getting a little cocky, I think, there.
I know. All I know is I know how to read my numbers, brother. That says 9.8.
Ooh, right here.
That's what it is.
No, I know that, but he's saying it's a 9.9. He resubmitted a couple books and he's
Potentially.
Bordering on a 9.4, to be honest. Yeah, dude. You want to show the slab?
Yeah, I'll show this one before I get to my 2 big
Okay.
bangers. Here's another one. Not a purchase, but a submission for grading. I submitted my Avengers 57. Avengers 57 got submitted, dude. First Vision 6.0.
God, that's an awesome cover.
One of the best covers of all time. John Buscema. Why don't you go ahead and hit a thumbs up for John Buscema on this video?
Smash the thumbs up.
Yeah, smash the like if you like John Buscema. Yeah, I love this book. I love this artwork.
Yeah.
I love Silver Age Defenders, man. I mean, Silver Age Avengers.
Yeah, dude.
Well, it's not really Silver Age. I guess
Kenny, didn't you once do a stream celebrating his birthday?
I did with JD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a hardcore John Buscema fan there. If you're out celebrating the guy's birthday, he's been dead for a while.
Absolutely. I bought him a cake, dude. So there it is. What does that mean? He says, "Damn, Bear, pulling the TJ Watson on 84." Why you?
I just held up my 7.5 to see if
you have a 7.5 in this?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Let me see it. How dare you?
Dude, I was telling you about this at dinner last night.
I didn't know you had it Slab,
The first big boy book I ever bought.
Dude, that just goes to show you that we weren't paying attention.
Wow.
That's all right. We were distracted by Neil Adams and Sean Gordon Murphy hanging out.
Yeah, dude. That was cool.
Man, that's something.
Look, dude, in any grade, this book is just a beautiful cover.
Oh, yeah.
Your colors look way better than mine.
Now you got double vision, brother.
I got the pink variant over here.
Oh, the fire department's here.
Yeah, so much fire, dude. Fire department's out here. So much
You
fire.
see the smoke right there. You better put these down.
Yeah, all right.
Before it's too late.
Well played, bro. Well played.
I didn't think anyone noticed, but who was it that called me out?
Huh?
Somebody got me. Somebody called me out for pulling a TJ there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it was Chris Barrett.
yeah.
Yeah, I can always count on Barrett.
All right, here's a book that I bought from DS Comics in an auction. We got ASM number 100. Oh, classic Ramita cover, dude. 8.0. Spidey label. Love that, dude.
Can we see the front of that label? Does it say New York City on it?
No, only on the back. Oh yeah, on the back it says New York.
That is honestly, I think personally, I feel like that that label should have only been available to people that went to New York Comic Con. The fact that it's just open now to the public, I think makes it a little less special for the people that got it at the con.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, come on, though. I mean, everyone should be able to have Spidey's from New York, though.
No. They can still have Spidey like labels and shit, but why does it say New York City on it? He got a slab.
Oh, so just make it not say New York City, but have the same skyline?
Yeah, I'm iffy on the skyline. I think do something for,
Never have machines grade all the books.
Excuse me. Does never forget mean anything to you?
What does that have to do with this?
We should still be looking out for doing special things for NYC people.
Yeah.
Like putting them on.
Give them special labels, bro.
So only E-Rod can have that. Okay, sorry everyone.
Change the subject by showing another NYC label.
Yeah. Here we've got ASM number 121 featuring the unfortunate and untimely passing of one Gwen Stacy. Sorry for the boomer alert. That came back in an 8.0 with Spider-Man label in some kind of random city, dude. You don't even know what city it is.
No.
What can it be?
He got it slapped in Chicago, dude. No,
Spider-Man seems to be swinging above it. What city could it be?
Hold on. NYC representative here who has 2 AF-15s with that label. It's fine. I think he means it's fine that other people have it too.
Yeah.
All right, dude. I was just trying to represent for you, dude.
All right, so I got 3 more books to show. I'm going to show 2 of them now, and then give you a chance. Dude, this one.
Yeah, go
So
nuts.
DS pressed both those last 2 books, by the way. I didn't mention that. He also hit this one up for me. Dude, look at this cover, dude.
Oh,
That's got to be tough to get 9.8. Right?
Yes. The dude that handed me the book was like, this is one of the hardest 9/8 you can ever pull. Way too much black in that book. And yeah, dude, just a phenomenal slab. Phenomenal. And I didn't want to get the Spidey label on it because it's black suit Spidey. I didn't want to do the symbiote. I don't know. I just wanted to get the normal label on this one.
That's
but
sweet.
just such a cool fucking cover, dude.
Do they have black suit Spidey label?
No, not
They
yet.
need to do that.
They do.
For the Secret Wars 8s and shit, they have a black suit Spidey.
All right, then this last one.
Only a
Collectible.
matter of time. They will.
He wants to see a label with the Minneapolis skyline on it.
Hell yeah, dude.
I concur with that.
So this next one was the last bit of miracle work that DS pulled out for me. My ultimate Fallout number 4 was a CGC 9.4. It went over to DS. He pressed it for me. 9.8 is the grade.
9.8.
Wow.
Ultimate Fallout number 4.
I was gonna say maybe you got it to 9.6.
Yeah, that
No.
would have been nice too,
No.
brother.
That's a tough book too.
Yeah, dude. Dude, DS. Just he knows what he's doing, man.
Out here making dreams come true.
Yeah, dude. Fucking love this one, dude. So cool. All right. You know what? How about I just show my last book and then you do your last two bangers?
Sure.
All right. All right.
You got a certified bang banger coming
Yeah,
up.
dude. So this one is
Brace yourself.
Action Comics number 71, all the way back from
What year?
April of 1944. It does have some notes. It says,
April 1944.
oh, yeah, 1944.
1940. My great grandfather wasn't even alive yet
Oh,
in that year.
yeah. I got a couple notes on this one. It says cover detached, tape on cover. But it's Action Comics number 71 in a 2.5, dude. Just look at how, sorry about the glare on that one, but look at how much of the slab is taken up by the book, dude. So cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I love that.
like you look at this in comparison, you can just see the size difference if you can get past the glare. Probably can't, but such a, and this was my AOK from Don Dada, dude, and I just had to get that slabbed up. And once I saw that they could do on-site grading on that, I had no choice, had to do it.
Looks so nice.
The advertisement on the back is a Baby Ruth candy bar.
Hell yeah.
Candy makes delicious cookies, dude. But yeah, guys, that's such a cool book.
Seeing this, like holding it in my hand, looking at it, like it makes me want to have a slabbed Golden Age book,
Yeah,
a Golden Age
right.
book, because he's right. The way it fills up, it's like the first time you buy a big screen TV for your house. You're like, holy shit, the picture's crazy.
Such is what it is.
Yeah, it's like you just got a fucking big 4K TV.
Yeah.
So nice. I love it, dude. Wall to wall book inside the slab.
Yeah, dude.
None of this, none of all these gaps. This thing is wall to wall book. Anyway, all right. They understand. They made the point.
Yeah.
Now Kenny's anti-gaps.
Yep.
This bullshit, dude. Where did you get that book again?
Donist of Dada's AOK'd this book to me.
He does that sometimes.
Yes, he does.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Good
But-
segue.
Oh, he would never get you anything. You're just not that tight.
Wait, what does that mean?
The Don Dada had a busy weekend, dude, and he's been out here sending torpedoes, hooking people up the Don Dada way. We recently had to team up in order to appropriately hit him back.
Yeah.
With some original art and stuff. And once that's like, what it feels like when you AOK Kavi. Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon. It's like he's chilling. You AOK him, and he goes, licks his blood. Fuck you up for that one, son. Da, da, da. And that's what he did, bro.
That's perfect.
Okay. He blew my mind. Should I give the inner workings of the inner details of this? He said, go ahead and hunt down. Let's hunt down a banger. You know what I'm saying? He didn't just, he like brought me into the process.
Yeah, he wanted to hunt it with you.
Yeah. He's like, let's hunt down a banger, dude. And I was like, oh shit, that's cool. We kind of had like, budgets and stuff in mind, but he was like, let's hunt down a banger. And I was like, what?
And you had to get it on a deal.
Yeah. I had to try to get a deal, which we did. We knocked him down and stuff like that. And, it was a pretty short list of, I'm like, you know what? I think I know. And
boom. You saw me recently unveil this book with a purple label, but Don Dada made it right, dude. Don Dada made everything right in the world, bro.
Double the grade with a blue label, brother.
Doubled the grade and clear seal, like 90 says. We clear sealed it from purple to blue.
Oh god, dude.
Mind blowing, dude. This book makes me so fucking happy. I love this book. I got it. This was the con that I met Kavi at the first time, the Boston one. This was the book. I kept on fucking yapping about this book, like, hey, dude, I'm gonna get Submariner 1 at this con. Just gotta find the right price. Da da da. It was like my big goal book. And then I finally bought it. I was all pumped, and it came back the want purple. So Don Dada made it right. Don Dada, you were there when I bought the first one, purple, and you were with me and made it happen for me to get this one, the blue 8.0. I think this book looks so cool on the blue label.
Yeah, dude.
I am gassed. This is just, it's one of that murderer's row of 1960s #1s that Marvel put out. This book is Marvel Comics royalty, history. I really do like it. Kavi, you're the man, dude. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there when this deal went down, and there was electricity in the air. It was like an honor to be there as it was happening. I remember, Kenny, before this happened, you were trying to decide, and you seemed like you were just walking back and forth, sort of pacing, like, should we
do
this? Should I do this? And everyone's like, do it.
Yeah, I'm like, is this real life? I'm like, fuck it, let's just do it right now. Get this out.
Yeah.
Pull the Band-Aid off. So that's pretty epic, dude. This is a straight up crazy banger for me. Amazing.
How often do you even see an 8.0 of that? I mean, my God.
Yeah. So pretty cool.
It's taking credit for the electricity in the air during the deal.
Yeah. And all I know is when I got this, me getting this book was music to Bub's ears, dude. He was like, oh. He started plotting instantly on my purple label.
Bub is a schemer.
We'll see, Bub the Beast.
All right. So now there's one more book, right? Is that going to get shown?
Yeah, there is one more.
You want to show that today?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's one more book. I forgot.
All right. So we came to this convention, right? C2E2. We wanted to hang out. 84 wanted none of that. He locked me into a fucking room with a gun in my head. And he was like, you're going to sell me that motherfucking favorite book of yours, dude. Right up here, dude. And I was like, all right, man, don't take my book, we worked it out.
Yeah.
We came to a good agreement.
It's a fair trade, your life for the book.
Yeah. No, real life though, I sold him a book. Gave him a very good deal. Not going to tell you the prices and all that.
Yeah.
It was very good for me. It was very, very good for him. And yeah, what'd you get?
Yeah, definition of a win-win, dude.
Yeah.
Hella Risen #3.
Yeah.
Double signed, dude.
Double signed.
This book is worth 7 G's. 84 and D did the Kavi had the virus fucking
Instagram story.
Yeah, and like
intense negotiations with NWO transaction.
An NWO transaction, porno, whatever. Killed it. And dude, yeah, I said if
P.S.
Wow.
Either your brains or your book is going to end up on my wall.
Yes. Very good.
That needs to be a t-shirt, dude.
Poetry.
That's very good. Yeah, man. I copped these Hulk 181 7.0. Sweet baby. Jesus, dude. One of the biggest Bronze Age books out there. Your boy, this guy, is now the owner of the Hulk 181. I figured this is probably one of the few opportunities that I would have to cop it. The stars kind of aligned. Trust me, whether you get a deal or not, you're forking over a shit ton of cash for a Hulk 181, so don't get it twisted. You understand? Yeah. Lots of cash has to get transferred.
Yeah.
But I, dude, gladly did it because, I came to like the con with a budget of like going pretty ham on buying shit.
Yeah.
And it worked out because all it meant was like, all right, I just came to the conclusion of, all right, I'm just going to come home with a lot less shit, less stuff than I maybe anticipated.
You went quality over.
Yeah.
Well, how do you finish that? Quantity.
Quantity.
Yeah. Play along with me,
Quantum.
goddammit.
Yes.
It's been a long day, everyone. We got up early for breakfast.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to come home with a lot less stuff, but one of those books is going to be Hulk 181. So I was like, let's do it. Boom. That's a heater.
Yeah, that's no clacker there.
What a transaction. Chris Barrett holding it down. Joe Hulk smash.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, white pages.
Yeah.
White pages. Yeah.
It was cool because both you and Bear were on the live stream when I won that from Spidey Booth box.
Right.
And,
Oh, yeah.
no, that was still one of my favorite things on YouTube that I got to do was win that. But
That was crazy.
now you got to have it now too. So, and this will be up for sale in the to be determined auction.
Yeah, thanks for the deal. Flip time.
Yeah.
Along with my back row 23 9.6.
Yeah.
No, this is gonna be one that
Go for more money.
your boy's hanging on to this. I think this is one of those you keep. It's one of the centerpieces of the collection. It's official. This is the biggest book in my collection by like a few multiples. Because behind this, as far as dollar value goes, Giant Size X-Men 1, I think, is the next biggest, and then FF48.
Yeah.
And this book in this grade is like I said, it's double those books. So it's pretty big deal. You know what I'm saying? To pick up a book that's the fucking biggest one in your collection by a multiple. So
I feel like we might see that book behind you.
Bro, you fucking made this trip super special with this, dude. I really appreciate it. Boom, that's how fucking NWO does it, dude. We're here killing the game. I'm leaving with Hulk 181s. This guy's fucking got CGC and Tom on his dick, dude. And he's got 20 slabs. That's how we do it. We take over.
Make it rain slabs over here.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I wish I could ball out like that and just actually do that, but I would break things. Yeah, dude. We had a really good trip, dude. We got to hang out with Bear. I mean, you can't really tell because he's already home now, but we got to hang out with Bear Island. We got to hang out with JP. We got to hang out with Kavi. Shit, man. We saw Chad RCG. We saw
Geek Aficionado had breakfast with us.
It was amazing. There's so many other people, dude. I I like leaving him like that.
You know,
That was awful. There we go.
But yeah, we got
had a
to see
low sighting. We hung with Lowe's for a bit.
Comic Man Andy, his wife, Metaphorical, Seawood, he was there. And
I miss Seawood. That's too bad.
Yeah.
I didn't talk to him.
Yeah.
One of the most fun parts of the whole con was right before I left, when we were all meeting up for those beers right in the middle of the con in the
this little patch
yard.
They call the yard.
It was a good hang. Yeah. And it was like I kind of liked how it went down. Of like we would all congregate, we'd do like a little activity together, like go check out a book or this, that, shoot the shit. Then we'd break and like go on these little missions, but then we'd always link back. And it just like rolled that way.
There was freedom to do what you wanted or needed to do, but then we all, like, after a couple hours, we'd all get antsy and want to hang out again.
Yeah. And then of course after the con, it's like, yo, let's grab some dinner. Boom. So it was just like a really fucking cool con experience, man. I've been having a great time. NYC City's going back for Mo tomorrow. I guess I gotta do the math and see. Because my plane leaves even earlier than I thought. 3:30 p.m.
Grab that book for me.
is when my flight leaves. So
that'll sneak up on you.
Yeah.
So that's like by like noontime, I gotta be out this bitch heading to the airport, I think. So I only got time to go there and pick up my Tales to Astonish 90 something, 97.
Here's a little flaw you get when you do some on-site grading. Look
What's
at
that?
so here's the label right there. You see
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. What's wrong?
We're gonna little you down.
Backwards? What's wrong?
So you see the label? All right, go to this side.
Yeah.
Womp womp. It's folded.
Oh,
It's what? What's it supposed to be like?
was that the one that took 5 minutes or 1 minute?
Oh
No.
Look at this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, there's one side. That's all looking okay. We go over. Oh my God! Look at this.
Yikes.
Yeah, dude. I noticed that just now when you were talking. All the rest of them look good.
Stop the madness.
Yep. I need my money back.
Reholster. Hashtag reholster. Hashtag refund.
Chris Barrett, this is content, brother. You're getting content.
Yeah.
We're giving you your fix.
If I was you, I'd go there and be like, listen, bitch, I need you to fold this over, and I'm going to need you to make this a 9.6 or else.
Or 9.8.
Listen, Comic Tom, fix it.
Yeah, listen,
Yeah.
Tom, this isn't grading responsibly.
Oh, I see what you did.
If you will.
We're going to tell Russ if you don't fix this.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
don't tell Russ.
don't piss off Russ.
But yeah, dude. Man, we had a good time though, dude. Bear, you had how long is your drive again?
4.5.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, you had a good drive. We're all both wore out.
Dude, I'm feeling it in my shoulders and my knees a little bit.
So you saw all those slabs I did. I had 15 slabs that I brought home today.
The brick.
I fit all that into my backpack, and that shit was unbearable to carry. It was unreal. But
He pulled it out and showed us right at the beginning of the con. He had like this cinder block full of slabs all taped together. We're like, what are you doing?
never.
Like, I'm gonna trade these for something else.
Yeah, but we're good.
I love these these comments. Collectible saying, you just have to give that one away, D. Might want to consider that.
That's right.
In NYC with the, I suspect a little tongue in cheek, the wit on these guys. You know, it's true. Go right on it. I hope some of you guys are at Heroes Con. Where's Heroes Con? Where's that? Anyone?
Heroes Con. Bear,
One.
Google.
Fry.
I'll look it up.
I'm sure DS knows.
I want to say, is it North Carolina or something? Is it Charlotte? Yeah, it's Charlotte.
Charlotte, North
I
Carolina.
fucking nailed that. My God. I'm getting good at this knowing general shit stuff.
Yeah, dude.
No, I feel like we helped kick off con season for the YouTube comic community. You know what I mean? Like, MegaCon's going to be major. Everyone's going to have a blast down there. There's going to be conventions where YouTubers meet each other, but we got the ball rolling.
Yeah. We set the bar real high.
Real high. Yeah. We did some crazy shit, dude. We did some NWO transactions. We did hanging out with Comic Tom on CGC. Don Dada was out there guns blazing, dude. Bear Island still, I think he's keeping a little something under wraps for the time being, but he's got some explosive news coming up, dude.
That's right. Tomorrow, probably. I think
Tomorrow?
I think I'll wait till Kavi gets home so he can join me or something, you know?
Yeah, of course.
That's going to be fun to sketch on.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Just have him draw a clock. That'd be awesome.
Dude.
Batman. So I bought some blanks.
I hate that when they put the
Careful with that, Kenny. Careful with that.
But at least it gets it so, because they get dirty. That's why.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, there was a guy that was selling blanks, just all chilling on a rack, and they're all fucking smudged and fucked up.
All right.
Keeps it clean. But then when you go to draw, you just
All right.
tear it. So I showed you everything pretty much. So don't expect any kind of like 84. Here's my C2E2 haul, because you got it. That's it. We just did it.
Yeah.
You're done.
I got this. I got nothing more to give. I gave you everything.
I still have one more sketch commission coming back to me, and I've got 3 slabs on the 2 hottest books to come out in the last 2 weeks, brother.
Yeah. Collectible says round 3 of the 84 boxes. I don't think anytime soon, dude. It's tough to pull those off, to be quite honest. Got to get all the sketches done. If I have any hope of doing more than 15, and I think I probably should, I don't know. We'll see, man. It's hard to make the hottest mystery box on planet Earth on a regular basis, dude.
You did 2 rounds of those in like what, 3 months? Or
Right,
2
yeah.
months?
Maybe
I think it was 2 months. Yeah.
That
was so fast. Like, give the guy a break.
Yeah.
Oh wow. See, well, because I did it so fast, now they're like, "Yo, you're gonna have another one in."
You spoiled us,
dude. You know what?
Yeah.
It helped you get to C2E2, and do some transactions, and you gave out some good deals to the community, and a lot of
Kenny, you got the kind of book. The deal between you and Dee Runk, you got the kind of book that you rename a room in your house after. Like, hey, come on in. Well, you want to see my Hulk room? My Hulk 191 room? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got to shower first before you come in the room.
Yeah.
Right.
That might be. But I'll tell you one thing. I might not be having an 84 box here for you, but I will be delivering one of the hottest auctions that you've seen coming real soon. It might just be next weekend. So
at some point, folks.
Pencil that in, but make sure you pencil it so that you got the eraser on the other end, just in case. Don't pen it in.
Save the date.
Yeah. Pencil that shit. And like I said, me and Metarog and Bub and Dee Runk, I'm gonna fucking start some bids low, brother.
Low.
Lots of great Bronze Age, almost Silver Age type stuff from that big lot that I picked up. So you're gonna want to tune into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some buy nows, and I'm gonna have some slabs up for sale. I'm gonna have a Dee Runk is trying to get rid of some books sale where I'm just gonna fill up a freaking stack of books just into a thing, and you're gonna pay shipping plus like $5, and then you get a whole stack.
What?
Hell yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Or you can just swing by his house and pick it up.
Yeah,
You
just swing by.
Yeah, just pay shipping.
And it'll take you to Riverside Liquor just to show you where it is.
Dude, it's a real liquor store, man.
That's right.
Dude, thank you for this shirt, by the way, man.
Oh, you're welcome.
Dude, Bear gave me this shirt, man. He blessed me. I love this shirt. God, that was so cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, man.
One more time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One more time.
Shout out to J Hood. If anyone didn't see this,
shout out.
J Hood Creative sent us an OK at the hotel.
Hell yeah.
Classy as F, if you ask me.
Yep.
And he did this. He colored and drew and everything, man. Just insane.
Yes.
Look at her. Look at those hands.
We weren't even at the hotel.
Look at those hands.
We weren't even at the hotel for 5 minutes, and J Hood had launched and fired a torpedo right through the window, and it struck us all.
Shook us to our core.
Is it just me? It took a substantial hit.
Yeah. JP was able to dodge it, though.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or is there some Adam Hughes inspiration in this?
Oh yeah, no, dude, it's inspired.
I love it. It's like J Hood knew that I'm an Adam Hughes fan, and he made one part of it extra special for me.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Bear, you got anything coming up, dude?
Yeah, I think. Well, I'm going to coordinate with Kavi, but I've got, let's just say, my two biggest things that I brought home from C2E2 will be revealed in a live stream tomorrow or maybe Monday. We'll see.
That sounds like it could be X-rated. Are you sure about that?
Could be. I mean, tune in, you know.
Only one way to find
Bear Island Comics on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
I think I'm at like 395 subs right now. So if anyone wants to sub me up, you know, that'd be
Primo content.
Hey, when we get
You're
done
welcome
with
to.
this stream, I will put his. Hey, type something in there so people can click.
No, I only want them to sub me up if they want to. Like, you know, I don't want no
No, I
gifts.
want them because, hey, Comic Tom shouted you out on the CGC story too.
He did. I heard you do it.
No, Tom did it too.
Yeah.
He's the one that said shout out Bear Island Comics.
I am the first one of us who spotted him at the con, and I was like, I was
Yep.
such a dork when I saw him. I was like, Comic Tom. And I like ran over and like forced him into that
It's on tape.
that little high five thing.
No, that part isn't on tape, but yeah.
No.
I mean, you could tell.
And then
that
he looked at me like I'm like, Bear Island Comics. He's like, oh, I recognize your name. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell like Bear, like Tom was like, do I pepper spray or hug? And he went with hug.
Yeah.
Which was nice.
It was cool.
The comic fam.
Yeah. Dude, we
No,
geeked responsibly this weekend.
Yeah.
Let's be clear about something. I'm a Comic Tom fan. He helped me out right when I was starting my channel in a big way. So don't get it wrong. I love Comic Tom. I'm just joking about being a stalker of his. That's all.
Yeah, you didn't say anything bad.
Dude, you didn't say anything bad at all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You geeked out and you liked Comic Tom. Like,
That motherfucker is super like welcoming, and like anyone who comes up to him, I didn't see him be bougie once to like anybody. He's always like, "Oh, what's up, man?"
I'll tell you this right now. I saw him deal with.
It's not like he's actually famous. Like he's famous within our little crew, but I think
It's true.
knows that.
Yeah,
Like a celebrity does.
That he ain't shit, but he's still cool.
No, dude. There were several people that came up to him that I would have found to be incredibly annoying, and he was amazing to them. Like people that were like, "Oh, this is Comic Con." Like to them, he was a celebrity, and he like made their con experience by spending like 10 minutes straight just talking to people, and it was really cool. Should definitely check out CGC's Instagram stories.
Empathy.
He ran it the entire time, so he was really cool.
That's right. It's called empathy, and maybe you should consider that when you're out in the world and someone comes up to you that you'd rather not deal with. Maybe you show what Comic Tom does.
Yeah.
Right?
Turn the other cheek.
Yeah.
Scamper away. Scamper away.
I think we've plateaued on this one. You just lectured them about empathy.
Yeah. Hashtag
we need the more you know. Dun, dun, dun.
See, now I wish I was on my thing. I'd be like, empathy. We'll be right back.
Like clear cell.
Oh.
All right, guys.
Hey, Don Donna, you have an excellent night of sleep. The rest of you, I hope you all rest well as well.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. Hey, Bear, you have a good night. This stream.
Corona hugs.
This stream is over, brother.
Look at that.
Look at what?
Motor.